Good evening out there. This is Von Harris coming through your YouTube airways, and welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to recap last night in just 1 minute, but I want to give everybody out there some advice. If you want to play Fanduel and you want to win over the season, do not play those big cash games, guys, those $3, $325 pools, because you're going up against guys who have 100 to 180 entrances in there. If you can't afford to put 20 entrances into those games, you're throwing money down the toilet because you'll probably lose those about 65 to 70% of the time. My system is improving, but my system works the best in my system works the best in the 50-50 games and the single entries. But tonight, I just want to say this. It's been a very interesting night. All right, I'm going to go through a couple players right now. Walker only put up 12.8. That's his worst performance of the season. Waiters put up 20.7. Williams put up 16.7. He's also from Charlotte. That's his worst game in a while. James Johnson put up 18.8. Like, I've never seen these kind of numbers before. This is weird. Lou Williams put up 48. I told you guys he was going to ball out. Paul George did 52. I told you he was going to ball out. I told you that Walker and Williams were going to ball out, and they didn't. Hey, it happens. Basketball is a make or miss league, ladies and gentlemen. They miss shots. And Bledsoe was a late game scratch after lock, and Collison was a scratch after lock. That killed people's lineups. And Towns only put up 37.8. All right. I found something that worked, and I learned. See, in defeat, if you don't learn anything, then you just wasted your defeat. I believe you fail your way to success. So tonight, what I've learned is don't roster guys in that 10 to 10:30 slots. Those games, don't roster guys that are over 30, that are on the first night of a back-to-back or on the second night of a back-to-back. Because Bledsoe was rested tonight. Collison was rested tonight. So Chris Paul might not play tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? So that is what hurt us. All right, I got a game going on right now, guys, and I still got 3 guys left. To get into the money, you need 270, so you'll probably end up getting 280. I probably won't cash in that one because Bledsoe was scratched. If Bledsoe plays tonight, you can add 37 to my lineup. I'm already in the money. I'm on pace for a 340-point game. So I'm actually happy, guys, because I'm like, it's not going to be often I'm going to get a late game scratch. I was on fire. I got 233. Chris Paul is already at 13.3. TJ Warren is at 26.6 with 2 minutes to go in the third. DeAndre Jordan is at 18.1, and they still got two halves left. So if he double that, another 18. Warren gets me 9 more. That's 27. And if Paul gets me 15 more, I would have been at a 325, 330. You see what I'm saying? My system works, guys. So I'm happy because I would have balled out tonight. So people are going to be wondering what happened. That's what happened. So I'm actually happy because that tells me that when all my guys play, I murder the tournaments. So guys, hang in there. Don't panic, all right? When you panic, you make bad decisions. All right, so I'm not going to talk about anything else about the games tonight. It was just a weird slate. I've seen a lot of guys who typically do well didn't do too well, and I've learned this. The Lakers, whenever they play 3 guys against the Lakers. They are the worst defensive team. And also, guys, do not roster the guys that everybody is talking about. So tomorrow, before you guys make your lineups, go on all the websites and see who everybody is pumping up. And do not roster those guys. Because tonight, I looked at all of the guys that people were talking about. Everybody ran and rostered Zubac. I put him in a contest. He tanked. Everybody was talking about Walker, me included. He tanked. Everybody was talking about Waiters, me included. He tanked. Everybody was talking about Johnson. He tanked. Nobody was talking about Lou Williams. He balled out. Nobody talked about Paul George. He balled out. Everybody was talking about Towns. He tanked. So, guys, don't roster the popular guys. Oh, and don't roster anybody that is the most expensive at their position unless they're Russell Westbrook. So like if it's the center position and Towns is the most expensive, don't roster him. The most expensive guy at their position never lives up to the billing. All right, guys, that's enough for tonight. I love you guys. If you like what I did, like and comment. And guys, we would have had a good night tonight. So don't have your head hang down. We was on pace for now I'm at 337. We was on pace for a 335 point game. I am confident I'm going to hit 340 tomorrow. All right, guys. Love you guys.